I do not like video game pre-orders. A very vivid memory for me when it comes to video game pre-orders was my black friend going to GameStop at 3 AM to pick up the game the second it released, only for him to call me the day after crying to me on the phone saying how shit the game was. That game was No Man's Sky. This was the moment 11-year-old me became sentient. So many things started running through my head. Game pre-orders? What the fuck is a game pre-order? What the fuck is a game pre-order? This was my first exposure to game pre-orders, and the reason I hate them was seated. My feelings were cemented. I thought to myself, why would I pre-buy a game I don't even know is good yet? Why would I trust a company to that extent? And little me was completely correct, but you guys gotta remember, as highly of an intellectual I was back then, sipping my wine and crunching on my crackers while playing The Witcher 3, I was still a glue-sniffing dumbass, so when Nintendo showed off their brand new Aloha Pokemon, let's just say, Nintendo was $40 richer. Little me, even after constant insulting and ridiculing, ended up pre-ordering the new Pokemon. But why? I'll be explaining later. Game pre-orders back in the early 2000s was just a simple way to hold a game for you, so even if they go out of stock, you can still play. But now it's all about in-game bonus content, like getting a limited time gun skin or a fucking spoon, or 19 inches of venom. Now, to be fair, game pre-orders definitely existed back then, except they actually gave you cool shit. Like, for example, if you pre-ordered Wind Waker, you had a whole copy of Ocarina of Time for free. Whoa, an actual good bonus. What the flip, dude? Or if you pre-ordered Persona 4, you get a whole ass Teddy plushie, and I much prefer this than Call of Duty's fucking soap operator pack. When it comes down to it, the main reason people pre-order is from a psychological reason. That feeling of being left out. That hype. And this was one of the reasons why little me pre-ordered that new Pokemon. I sadly downloaded Twitter during that time for new updates on the game. So since I had this exposure to this massive community as excited as me for this game, this obviously made me want it more. Like I said, this was just one of the reasons for little me doing this. Like, for example, most people pre-order a game because it's the next big upcoming game like GTA, or you pre-order it because your friends pre-ordered it. And boom, second reason right there. Me and my friend wanted to compete on who would beat the game first. This was a driving force to me to pre-order it. It wasn't marketing, it wasn't 5G raise, it was that social factor coming into play, which I'll delve deeper into later. But even then, you don't have to be on a personal level or have a relationship with someone to be influenced to purchase a game early. If you see a lot of content creators talking about it or planning to play it on release, you subconsciously want to play it as well, and that's okay. Humans have that unstoppable nature of wanting to feel included in a community, which in turn makes us want to be in the discussion of a newly released game. I mean, the most recent game I pre-ordered was fucking Spider-Man 2, and the more I think about it, the more I regret it. Or do I? I think a large part of gaming is not just playing a game to experience it, but playing a game to experience it with others. Talking about different choices you made or discussing different endings you and your friend got, it's that sense of community you get from playing games. That feeling of wanting to be in the discussion is human instinct. I mean, yeah, I kind of regret spending $70 on Spider-Man 2, but seeing all my friends play and talk about how we reacted on different parts in the story or how excited we felt when things were revealed are memories I don't regret. If you go online on TikTok or YouTube, you see people sharing the same sentiment as you, and it feels nice to have people share the same thoughts, joys, and experiences as you. And this is a main staple in gaming in my opinion, and the reason why most people pre-order games. Now let's say you're an alpha wolf that doesn't follow the herd and doesn't give a fuck about no smacking gaming community, then you most likely haven't pre-ordered a game. So, let's just say I'm super proud of you, very proud, extremely proud. Woohoo! Not being swayed by hype culture is hard, so I'm proud of you, man. You're probably older than me, so I don't know if I'm comfortable with it. But to the percentage that have, ooh, you making me real mad, and I'll be real upset with you later. Maintaining individuality is hard, especially with big games coming out like GTA 6. These types of games are driven by hype. You're basically considered a degenerate scumbag if you don't buy the super deluxe bundle that includes a Blu-ray copy of Robin Hood and a 1-to-1 replica of the female MC that you can put in your gamer jar. Social validation and hype control you. Social validation is reinforced through social proof, which is the idea that people tend to follow the actions of others when they themselves are uncertain about what to do. When you see your peers expressing excitement, making purchases, or sharing positive experiences with a hyped product, it creates a sense of validation for that product. Hype is a powerful tool and can make a person not even interested in a product want it. But why? The fear of missing out. You think I wanted to buy that Fortnite Battle Pass? Fuck no, but that hype drove me to buy it. That fear of missing out on that skin my friends have drove me to purchase it. These two things go hand in hand, and if the company can figure out how to get you in that cage, you're locked and keyed, and you're basically their fucking piggy bank. But you just repeated yourself again. These two things are the same thing. Wrong again, fucker. The fear of missing out is simply the experience or opportunity, losing that chance of making a memory, the game that might be the experience of the century. At its core, the fear of missing out is around the anxiety of potential events. It's a forward-looking apprehension about not being present in moments that could be significant or memorable, while being left out is simply the action of being excluded from the conversation or the group. Being left out is more about the present moment in the sense of not being included or involved in something happening right now. Listen, man, if your judgment was clouded from the marketing a certain game did, I don't blame you, because to be honest, if I saw Rayman pissing in a urinal, I would have given all my money too. And if you weren't swayed by the marketing, it must have been a discount or the ability to preload a game so the second it comes out you can play it, which, by the way, this feature in itself is killing physical media, but that's an entire video by itself. Anyways, when it comes to discounts, it's kind of a dying breed from what I've seen. With the only game I remember doing that was City Skylines 2, and that was... Pre-orders really come down to that you had to be there moments, like Cyberpunk. Now, I was still there in the front lines, tooth and nail, defending CD Projekt Red's cock need be, and it eventually paid off when they fixed the game and released a banger show right alongside it. I think that dopamine rush you get, that big fuck you when a game you really believed in rises up and finally takes the crown it deserves and tells all the bitching bitches to shut up, is a feeling like no other. Another game like Cyberpunk, except a bajillion times worse, was No Man's Sky. This game was like 2% finished maybe, and they released it. I honestly feel bad for Sean Murray. Look at his like cute little fucking smile. He doesn't even look like he could do any harm, to be honest. Like, come on, just look at him. Anyways, years later, the game was complete and the people who pre-ordered it felt justified. Now, is this business practice of finishing unfinished games years later a good thing? Fuck no. But I'm still bringing this up for you guys to understand the perspective these people who pre-order games have. It's like investing in stock or crypto, minus losing the thousands of dollars part. The ability to say you were there since day one despite everyone doubting you or shitting on you for simply liking the game, it's a feeling that you can only get from pre-ordering a game. And I'm saying these things not to justify it, but to let you guys know I do get it. I really do. But at the end of the day, we need to stop trusting and supporting large companies with our money like it's fucking stock, because these guys don't care about you. It's the truth. Now seriously guys, ask yourself the question. Do you actually want to pre-order that game? Basically, I don't fuck with game pre-orders and I need to stop, and you probably should too. Okay, bye-bye.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen.
This guy again, bro.
Step right up. Yes, the black gentleman with a chisel 8-pack.
Please, man,
Check out this deal.
No, fuck you.
No
fuck
Man's
you.
Sky pre-order
No,
bonus
no.
with 10
No,
bajillion
those Sky coins.
for you
No
to
Sky
spend.
coins.
Come on,
Fucking
you
bitch,
know you
no.
wanna buy it.
No.
I said, buy it. No!